my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome back to my studio. I am super duper excited that you're here today, especially because I have a fun new project to share with you. So I want to welcome everyone, especially my brand new subscribers. Welcome, welcome. And hugs and kisses and lots of love to all of you who follow me on a regular basis. Comment, watch all the time. You guys are fabulous. And thank you so much for all of the prayers, the healing thoughts, the good thoughts, all the wonderful things you've sent my way to help me get better. I do think it's working, slowly, but working. So I wanted to do a little video with you today, and we'll see how far we get, okay? So let's see. It should be hopefully Wednesday. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday and that you had a really good weekend and you had a good holiday weekend. For those of you who celebrated Memorial Day, in those countries, we celebrate our fallen heroes. So on Monday, generally. So anyway, I want to show you a little something before I get going. It's a project that I made. It's been all over Instagram and Facebook, but it is an ephemera envelope. Now, I do have videos on how to make these. I did make a lovely little tassel, and this is using kits from Ooh La La Vintage Treasures, Ruffles and Roses, and Ballet Dreams. So, this is the back side. Isn't that pretty? Combination of two kits. This is, believe it or not, this is all collaged together because this is an envelope, and that's the clear window of the envelope. And then this is also some little pieces of ephemera that I have embellished. They're all sparkly and beautiful that go on this pretty little lace tassel. And we've got some goodies hanging on here, pearls and bling and, you know, all that good stuff. So I wanted to share that with you before I mail it out to its new owner. And the reason I made it was to hold, which you guys saw this on another video, but I thought I'd show you anyway, was to hold this beautiful little 3D window envelope that I made. Remember these? I've got videos on this. So this is that lovely thing I made, and then you know, these come out, the cards come out, and then you got the 3D cards there. Aren't they beautiful? So I wanted a pretty little, you know, there's this one for those of you who are new and haven't seen it. There are videos for this, okay, you guys, for the making of the cards as well as for the 3D window envelopes that are made out of envelopes. But they're like a 3D box or a picture box, window box. So anyway, I needed a home for this, so I made this lovely little ephemera envelope, and I made this out of a big piece of junk mail envelope. So, and I do have videos for all of this. You can go back and look at my old videos and you'll find them. And now, if you are a subscriber, which I hope all of you are, if you're a subscriber and you're getting notifications, you would have seen these when they actually came out. But if you missed them because you're new, once you're a subscriber, you can easily just tap on my name and it'll bring up all my videos. And you won't have to like search for them. So if you're watching this video and you tap on my name, it should give you all my videos. It'll give you like playlist videos, yada yada, you know. So of course I'm making this difficult. Okay, I'm only going to give it one shot, and if I can't get it through here, then I'll do this off camera. But I want to show you, you know, it's just a pretty little, pretty pouch to hold that, so I can send it off in the mail. And I've done lots of pretty little laces and things on it, and, you know, did my best to make it pretty for the person that's getting it. It's for a friend of mine. So there we go. And then, of course, you know, I just made a mess out of that end, so I want to give that a little trim up because it's now not looking so lovely. There we are. Anyway, I'll tie that better later. I don't like the way that looks, but I'll get it all set before I go out in the mail. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I have still pictures of it, close-ups of it, both on Facebook and Instagram, so you can see. I put lots of little sparklies on here. It's dimensional, absolutely. These are all pearls. They're not pictures. They're actually, I glued them all the goodies on, and then I stickled this and added some really pretty bling. And there's bling inside of this little rose. It's got all kinds of bling spots, and there's some bling there and bling there, and it's just everywhere. So lots of bling, lots of lace, lots of pretties, lots and lots. So Anyway, I wanted to share that with you before it goes in the mail. I was going to put it out yesterday, and I thought, no, I got to do this video first. So here I am. So anyway, we're going to start a brand new project for my design team project for Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. And this is, let's see, the kit I'm going to be, there's several kits I'm going to be using. Oh, gee, you guys, I just knocked everything on the floor. Hold on a minute. Yep, okay. Is La Parisienne Fashion Boutique. There's both a pink and a neutral set of paper pack, as well as ephemera, postcards, all the goodies that you could possibly want. So I thought I would show you some of the pieces before we show you what we're actually going to make. This is the pink kit, and it's got lots of beautiful pieces to it. And the neutral kit, now each kit is a bit different. All the kits are not identical, so you know, if you get the neutral, you get different pictures than you get with the pink one. So this is part of it. Now it is vertical, but it also has horizontal pieces, but it is mainly a vertical style, so you can do a tall journal or like what I'm going to do here, but it's all fashion, like the doors to the fashion boutique. That's what this is. You open the doors and then in you go, and these are all designed to be fashionable, from La Mode, French, early, well, I would say late 1800s, early 1900s. Stunning, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is part 2. It all comes in the kit. It's just the way I did it so I could find what I need to work with. Isn't that stunning? Are you guys seeing this? Oh, maybe too high. Hopefully you saw that. Oh no. Let me see. Hopefully you saw it. I'll go back over it if you didn't. But beautiful. I'm going to be using a lot of these pieces in this project, both in the pinks and the neutrals. I think she has full flip-throughs on Ooh La La Vintage Treasures of all of these pieces. I just wanted to show you what I was going to be working with. I'm also going to be working with her Snippets of Love kit and her Rose Ganache kit. So this is all in one kit, these things that I just showed you. So, you know, this is what I just showed you. Okay, so this is the pink kit, and I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm going to, well, I don't know. Honestly, I can't say that because, you know, I always think I know what I'm going to do. Now, this is the neutral kit, and I think everything's here. You know, I already started rating things to work with. So you can see the doors are a bit different that are behind the beautiful mannequins with the gorgeous lace or ruffle dresses. And then, you know, we have a little bit different. See, we've got different photos. Look at this one. Oh, I love that. See, I'm going to be using both of these. Absolutely am. Some are the same. Some are similar. Some are different. See, this is different. Oh, there we go. Love that. Love that. Love it all. Oh, I love that. If you're in black and white and the creams and the beiges, this is the kit for you. Ooh, look at that lace. Is that not stunning? See, now I showed you... Oh, let me see. I'm throwing things on the floor. This is the pink set. See the difference? So there is a difference in the kits. And then they also have different pictures. And they each have an ephemera kit. And they each have the postcard kit. So, you know, it's really worth getting them all, because then you have so much to play with. Oh my gosh, look at this. Isn't this stunning? If you are shabby chic or you are vintage, you're gonna love these. Look at this, especially if you're into fashion or sewing or the 1800s, 1900s fashions. This is them. So this is the neutral kit. So very similar to the pink one, but not identical. And they have wonderful ephemera and things. And I'll be showing you those as I go along. You know, you'll be seeing me use them. I'm not going to show you everything because we would be here all day. I just want to do a quick little flip through of the base pieces. These are the paper packs that are, you know, that are in the kit. So, oh, and the ephemera is stunning. I don't know if I have the ephemera next to me. Well, there's words. Then there's all kinds of, you know, tags and fun stuff. I'm also going to be using some of my own things in here. I'm going to be using, I got this is a real 1889 La Mode illustrated magazine or newspaper back then. And I am going to be making copies of this. This is an original. and using it in here because it goes along so well with this kit, with this La Parisienne Boutique, Fashion Boutique. I mean, if you look at it, look at that. That is just going to be stunning together. So I'm going to be using that. We're going to be, you know, making copies. I also have a beautiful book, the Peterson's book that is fashion, and it is the 1864. So I'll probably be using some things from that. So anyway, we're going to make a French seamstress's fashion boutique portfolio, and I've already started the main fold of it. So this is kind of a how-to make one of these. Now I started with this giant, let's see, this baby is 14.5 inches. Well, let's see. Ooh, 14.5 inches long. It's 9 inches, you know, to this little here, but I don't know, to there, it's probably further. But when you open it up, you know, you got a full, you got about 18 inches. So we're going to be using this. And all I did was I took this folder and I folded the bottom up, and then I folded it in about a third, pretty close to a third, because I wanted this little flap on the outside. Now you might want to put your flap that way, whatever you want to do. The only problem I have is this bend right here. Now we're going to have to work on that bend because that is the fold of the file folder. Now this file folder is tea dyed, so it has a little bit of a rosy hue to it, sort of a pinky brown hue, which goes with both. I don't know if you guys can see. Let's see. It's really bright in here, so I don't know if you could see that. See that? See the tea dye on there? See that? No, it's hard to see, but in person you can really see the splotches and all the tea. That's the same with this one. Hard to see, but it's tea dyed, trust me. It's all yummy, crunchy, perfect, right? So we are going to be using that. So if you're going to make this with me, get a hold of one of those. Get a hold of your kits. Now I don't want this bend here because I bent this a couple different ways trying to figure out. I wanted this little flap. So I had to, I think it originally went like this, and I folded it back like this. So now I've weakened that spine, so we can't have that. So I am going to use some masking tape or some paper tape. Now I'm trying to decide. I'm worried this might show through when I put the pages on it. I'm thinking masking tape will work, and it's like, well, do I want a skinny one or do I want a wide one? But I think I want a wide one. And I think I'm going to go right up the middle. So get yourself some tape if you're using one of these and you've got yourself a bend, because it took me a while to fold this the way I wanted it. I went back and forth 2 or 3 times trying to get the folds right. It wasn't that easy, you know, because I had something in my head. You know how that is. I explained that many times to you guys. So I hope, how are all of you? Are you all good? I hope you're good. Hope everyone's feeling well and doing okay. And I know many of you aren't. I've heard from many of you that you're all struggling right now too. So I know I'm not alone. It's been kind of a crazy time for all of us, honestly. And as you know, it's been a really rough time for us. If you're brand new, we lost our son-in-law, our young son-in-law, in September. And my daughter, who is my business partner, who also creates digitals for us, lost her husband. And so we are all struggling right now. We're doing the best we can, you know. So, alrighty, I have put that on there. That is going to give me a much stronger base back there. I don't want to see any little tape here. Hopefully I'm in screen, you guys. This is hard to do. Okay, I'm gonna struggle with this a little bit because this thing's huge. Now, I don't want to see that on this side either, so I'm going to put the tape on both sides to reinforce that, and then I'm going to cover it with paper, so it'll be fine. We won't have, excuse the noise, we won't have that ugly fold there. Wish I could put this on straight, but I can't. So, no worries, no perfection here, right, you guys? Perfectly imperfect, which is my business motto, and it's on all my business cards, is perfectly imperfect. So, okay, here we go. So, I like to make unusual things. I was going to do this in an old book, as an altered book, but honestly, the book was so darn stinky. I have done everything I can to get rid of the smell. It's so musty and moldy. It's just musty, not even moldy. I don't think there's any mold in that book, but it just smells terrible. So I'm working on getting the smells out of that, and I'll probably do another project with it. I've got it in a bag with dryer sheets, which usually works. So we'll see if we can fix that, right? Alrighty, so now, much better. A little harder to fold up, but that's okay. We'll get our handy dandy, excuse the reach, the tools are right in front of me. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here we go. I'm out of practice, you guys. Remember, I haven't done this kind of video in a while, so I'm a little out of practice. Now I'm going to use my little handy dandy silicone folder, bone folder here to, okay, now we have a nice fold back there. No more bending, because we don't want to bend there. Normally I would fold this in fourths, but I do that all the time. I wanted to try something different. I always do the 4-1, you know, where I fold it in fours. I fold it, and then I fold it again in the middle. But I decided, nope, let's do thirds. Let's do a little bit bigger this time, because I've got so many pretty images to work with that I want to make sure, you know, I don't know, I shouldn't have put that. I think I'll leave that out. I want to make sure this masking tape is down good and firm. I don't want it going anywhere, right? Okay, those edges are not coming up. Alrighty, so now the question is, what do we do from here? Well, we're going to cover it. It's going to get covered in papers and probably lace, a little 3D work. We will have the same, well, the front and the back will get the same lace and 3D work. I will probably do something different here, here, and here. I will definitely cover the pockets. I don't think I'm going to cut the pieces out of the pocket because it seems to fold okay. You know how we cut our little V in there when I do my pockets, but I may not do that this time. I don't know. I won't know till I get going on this project and see, you know, what I'm going to do. So there we go. That's the beginning. And this is always a process video when I do these. I don't have any firm plan. I know what I basically want to use and pretty much what I want to do. But from there, I don't know. You know, I'm kind of at a, I go back and forth between using the pink and the cream because I think that's what I want on my cover. So, I don't know if I want my pinks to be the accent or my neutrals. You know, that's where I'm going to say, I think I need to keep it more in the neutrals because I do want to work with the black, white, and creams of the vintage papers. So I think I'll go with that. I'm going back and forth, you guys. How do I choose? Because both of them look great. You'll see what I'm going to do with it in a minute. I'm going to cover it with paper. Then I'm going to put lace on top. And then this is I want to say it's 48-pound paper. So I'm going to cut this out and do some 3D work. So that's what I'm trying to do on top of the lace and on top of the original page. So I'm going back and forth on this. So I'm a little bit uncertain at this point. What did I do with my envelope that this actually goes in? Goodness gracious. I'm missing my envelope. Your little friend here is a nutball here. Okay, here we go. So I'm thinking I also want to use that on the cover. I don't think I want to use, these are the pieces I want to use there. So let's see what else we've got in here that we would use. See, that's the paper version. I mean, that is the same as this. It's just that this is a little bit more because it's on a presentation paper. So I don't think I want to use the pinks. We just said we didn't think we did. I know I'm going to use that. So where did I just lose my little paper at? Oh, well, I'll find it. I'm a little discombobulated. Like I said, I haven't done any real videos in over a month. A full video like this, you know, that isn't just a crafting video. This is a make it from scratch video. So let me find my neutral kit. There we are. Nope, that's yes, no, yes, that's the neutral kit. Okay, so in this neutral kit I need to find that lace page. I know it's here. Excuse me a minute while I search. I did a little pre-work, but not as much as I should have done. Okay, so that's a beautiful page, isn't it? Oh, stunning. Again, this is La Parisienne Fashion Boutique from Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. Ooh La La. Yeah, that's a good name for it too. Let me find my ruler. Found it. Okay, I'm going to move this off to the side. And I think I'm gonna try to rip this, but I may just cut it. I don't know. Sometimes I do great with the ripping, and sometimes I don't. This is going to be shabby too, a little bit. We're gonna have some, oh, come on now, you. Stop it, let's behave. So what are you guys up to? Anything new and exciting? What's happening? I know some of you have had new babies, or you're gonna be, oh, a couple of you are gonna be grandmas for the first time. How exciting is that? Oh, I know you have graduations. Oh, Gail's grandson, her oldest grandson, is graduating. That's exciting. I think he's her oldest grandson. A lot of you have got all kinds of fun things going on this month. Okay, my hands are not strong enough today. I'm having a weak hand day. Honestly, I was pretty sick on Saturday, so I wasn't sure if I was going to get to do any videos this week. So my stomach's just not liking this new diet at all, and it is rebelling. So, you know, what are you going to do? Your best, right? You just keep on going. Take the down days and then get up and have some good days. Good days and bad days. Just lately I've had more bad than good, but I think I'm coming out of that and moving into the all good. So here we go. All right. I want to cover this. Because, you know, I don't want to leave it all file folder. I'm not going to cover every inch because I do like the coffee dyed file folder. So we don't necessarily want to get rid of all of it. In fact, I don't want to cover that part. I do want to do maybe up to a certain point on the edge though, and then wrap it around. At least that's what I'm thinking. And then I can either move it all the way to the top and put something here. And then I'm thinking where that ends, we'll go with this one for the back, right? So we'll just make it match, you know, right there. And then that'll finish. And then I'll put some lace or something right there to the edge of there. Okay, you see where I'm going with that? Okay. Yeah, picking up what I'm putting down, as Gail always says. I love my friend so much. Oh my gosh. She makes me giggle. Well, she's not just my friend. She's also my crafty sister, so she means the world to me. So anyway, all righty, let me try this again. I just realized that when I probably won't cut it off till I glue it on. I'm thinking I'm not going to pre-cut the paper because I think I'll have an issue if I try to do that. So I won't do that. But what I was thinking, I just wanted you to show that was going on the back. Now, what I'm thinking is there is a fabulous kit that she has out that she just put out, brand new. It's called Snippets of Love. I think it's brand new. She always yells at me, that's not new. Well, it's new to me. So there you go. I'm pretty sure this is new. Anyway, this isn't, the whole kit is not here. I printed what I thought I would use, what I want to use, which you're getting a little flip through as I'm looking at all these gorgeous, this is what I want to use. I want to use some of these little snippets, these yummy little snippets. Let me grab some things out that I think I might use. And you're getting a peek at everything. This is both the beige, the neutral, and the pinks. So I have to decide what I want to use. Oh, I'm going to use the neutrals, I think. I actually think I'm going to use the neutrals. I don't think on the cover. Well, I don't know. They're all so beautiful. I want to use everything. Can't use it all. Nope, I can't. I can't. Okay, so, all right. Now, you guys are getting to see a bit of the works. So let me just pull that. I thought, is that all of them? No. I'll just pull them all. I'll cut what I think I want, and what I don't, you know, we'll just put them back in the folder, or we'll put them in the little CD cases. You know, those little CD cases I use for those of you who are brand new. This is my storage system. I use the big, giant 13 by, I don't know what those are, folders. Then I also use the Max Tech, here we go, Max Tech CD sleeves. And when I cut out ephemera and things, I put them into those little sleeves, and then they go inside the big envelope. so they're not running around free, you know, getting into trouble, creating havoc. So, alrighty, let's see. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Let me cut out some of these. I think there's something there that I would really like. Let me look. Ooh, that has some gorgeous ones too. Even in the pink set, there's some beauties. You know what I mean? Oh my. Okay, I don't want the ones with the black though. I just realized that's something I want to use on the inside. I think I'm going to use these Snippets of Love in there. So let's get busy. We may not get really far on this, but I want to get it started today. Now you need to tell me if you want me to do a lot of this on camera, or if you don't care and you'd rather, not that you don't care, but if you'd just rather see it finished. I will be doing ephemera pieces for this that are going to go inside of this portfolio on video. In fact, that's probably going to be most of my videos. But remember, any ephemera I make using whatever papers I'm using, you can use in whatever papers you're using, right? It's the base that you're learning to make, and then you just cover it with the papers that, you know, you like, right? Does that make sense? I hope it does. If it doesn't, let me know. Meaning, just because I'm using a shabby chic paper doesn't mean you have to. You can use steampunk or Tim Holtz or whatever you like, right? So just, you don't have to worry that it's got to be what I'm making. No, just use the base. You make one of these, but use it for something else. Doesn't have to be a seamstress's portfolio. It could just be a rose one or a botanical or a grunge or whatever you like. Okay, got it? I hope so. Especially if you're new. I have a lot of brand new people to journal making. So hello and welcome. I know this is going to be overwhelming for some of you because you don't know what everything is, but you can always ask questions. And there's lots and lots of videos out there for just about everything you could probably want to make. I'm unable to link things, so please don't ask me to link something because I just don't have that capability, time, or health right now to do that. I would if I knew how, but I don't know how. So, and I don't have the health to figure it out. And my husband does a lot of this for me. I do make the video, but he does all the behind the scenes work, and I just can't ask him to take his time to do that all the time. So I hope you'll forgive that. We will help you any way we can. I'll answer any questions I can. Now, what I did these for is I was thinking they would look really cool, like on these with lace, right? So wouldn't these be cool, these snippets with lace behind them and papers? So that's kind of what I'm thinking for those. So that was the reason for me cutting those out. And I thought, well, I'll just do that while I'm talking to you. We're chit-chatting and, you know, and then you could see that these go into the little envelopes here as soon as I find the right side, because it's hard to see. All right. So I'll even stick this really long one in there so it doesn't get escaped. But we got to find the ones for the pages. I need to stop dilly-dallying. The one thing I do like on this one is it's got the cameos, and it doesn't have it on. Oh, yes, it does. I lied. No, that's pink. Those are the pinks. Darn. Okay. Let me just, I'm organizing myself. I'm new to some of these pieces, so bear with me a minute. And I'm not sure I printed them all. I think I'm missing a page or two. I'm not sure if these are long enough to work on the cover. I've got to see if these are going to work anyway. So we'll go ahead and get that together. Now, I do keep these paper bits and I write on them for those of you who are new. I write myself little notes while I'm working and I paper clip it on. And so I try not to waste too much paper. You know, I have to do a lot of fussy cutting. So if the strip is too thin, I don't keep it, but I try to keep as much as I can to reuse, and I use a lot of it, so I'm always writing myself notes. I can't remember things for 5 minutes. I kind of really like maybe this one. They're all beautiful. It's so hard to pick one, right? Okay, let's see if this is going to work at all. I don't want to waste too much time. So if we put that on there like that, now we could, if it's too wide when I go all the way to the top, Ooh, shoot. It's not long enough. But if I put lace on there, it might be okay. Or I could just pull it down, but it's not long enough here this way. Did I have any longer strips? I thought, hold on one of these, yeah, I do. See, I've got longer strips here. They're not as wide, but I don't think they need to be as wide. I think one of these might work. It's so hard to tell. Ah, okay. Well, let's get these cut. Don't have a lot. Oh, well, we do have a lot going on, I guess. My husband and Joe, as you guys know about Joe, my neighbor who helps us with our projects. We pay him he works for us. He's a handyman. Excellent carpenter, though. Oh, he's a beautiful woodworker. He and Greg have been, Mr. Chandler, have been making new latticework panels for my yard, because remember I told you my beautiful tree house here lost all of its trees when our young neighbor cut everything down. Well, when we were looking at a lot of junk in his yard, mainly because he's putting in a new garage floor, so he put everything he owns in the backyard, but it's been sitting like that for months now. So we're not real happy on that. Anyway, so when he took all the trees out, guess what I had to look at every day? Not happy. So Joe and Greg, oh, it's a little longer, but I don't know, maybe not. I thought these were longer. They're not. Oh, bunk. I was hoping to use those. Okay, well, I can just cut paper. Any one of these papers, like maybe some of that. Maybe I'll use that in the front too. Or let me see what else fabulous stuff we have to work with. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're off to a rough start. But you know what? This is a process video, meaning you're seeing my process. You're seeing it as I work, as I'm figuring it out. It's not predisposition towards anything. I don't know what I want to do. I am figuring it out as I go, and I have a ton of kits next to me, and I'm trying not to knock them all onto the floor and make a huge mess. So what else? Lovely stuff do we have to play with? Let's see what else we have to play with. I saw something else really pretty. Oh, that's lovely. Let's see. That's pretty. Okay, that's a bigger piece. That's going to be easier to work with, I think. But that looks pink. That's neutral, though. That's neutral. It is neutral. It's not pink. It's just not black and white. Okay. I don't want to put the gray on the cover, I don't think. Alrighty then, let's try that. That would be pretty. I actually like this here. Maybe we could put that at the bottom, because we've got that at the top and the bottom. Alrighty, let's try that. Scissors. We have scissors. I could rip, but you know, I don't think I will. I might have to get out the paper cutter for this. We'll see. Oh, so I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so Greg and Joe made privacy lattice panels to go at the top of the fence. I'll be putting it up on my Facebook page. And they look really nice. I am very thrilled with the latticework panels, I have to tell you. They're gorgeous. And they do cut out. I don't see all the junk on the patio. It doesn't cut. I still can see in all their windows. They can still see in all my windows. But at least, you know, I don't have such an ugly view out of this studio room, which I'm in the studio all day, every day. And let me tell you, having to look at that mess was making my stomach hurt. So how wide did I make that? I want to make sure I make it about the same width. Let me see. Oh, about 1 3/4 inches, it looks like. Is that about right? Or did I make it too big? No, that's good enough. It's close enough. It's close enough for government work. Okay, so that was my Tim Holtz cutter that I love using. Love, love, love it. I've about worn it out. I'm probably going to have to get a new one because I use it so much. So what I was thinking, but I would put it here and wrap it around because it's about the same length as that. Maybe, I don't know if I want it on top or underneath, but so that would give me on each end, right? So, or do I have enough to go? I do. I can use either one of these. I don't necessarily want the newsprint on there that much, so I think that would work. Or I can use one of these. No, I think I like that. I think it's really pretty. Okay, so that's going to be that. And then I think this other strip could go the rest of the back. So we've got our front and our back pieces figured out. And there we go. Okay, so this is the front and the back. I probably won't glue it on right now. You don't want to sit and watch me do that. That's probably not very much fun. Put a little paper clip there. I use thousands of paper clips, I have to tell you. I literally do. In the 4 or 5 years I've been doing this, I have used so many paper clips. It's ridiculous. So now let us go back to our snippets again that we started with, because I do want to use some snippets on here. And now I'm wondering, see, these aren't very wide. That one's pretty wide. This is going to be the problem. So I definitely want to cover that. But we do have this lovely paper, or I can use real lace on the back. Now I'm thinking, what lace do I want to use? You know, I have, as you know, a lot of lace. So the question is, what lace do I want to use? Let me see. I have, excuse my reach. I don't know what you can see or not see. So, oh, that lace is too light. It's going to have to be a tea-dyed lace or a coffee-dyed lace. It can't be anything too light. I do need the darker laces for this. Oh, where is my tea-dyed, coffee-dyed lace? Now, this lace here is vintage from my stash for years and years. And this is tea-dyed. And I tea-dyed this myself many in the 80s or 70s even. So I've had it a very long time. I don't have lots of it left. Oh, I've got the smaller pieces, yes. And I had made a vest. And I think this came from the vest I made. So let's see what we can do with that, right? Let me set this aside. Oh, and this is probably what it looked like before I tea-dyed it, I'm thinking. Not sure. Can't remember. Been a long time. So that's the big pieces. But I got the little pieces, which are what we want to use. We want to use these smaller. Oh no, that's a big piece. But this isn't. We might use this today. I mean, not just now, but in this journal. I think it's going to be fabulous. Scissors. Okay. There we go. Put these bigger pieces back in and put the little ones there. I think we're going to use that for the cover. Or inside or somewhere or everywhere. I don't know. We'll see. Now I want the wider ones. I don't know if there's any. Nope, too skinny. Not long enough. Process of elimination. Weird shapes. Okay. That might work. Okay, so we have that one and that one are the ones that are the longest. These we will use at some point. So I'm thinking if I put, I don't know which is the right side up. It's been so long. I don't even know which way to use it. Let's say that way. See, and then we put that on there. That'll be cool, but that is too new looking. So guess what we need? We absolutely are going to need to do some inking on everything that we're going to be using, because this is going to be vintage. And let's see, what else am I using? Where are the other pieces that I pulled out here? I don't know which ones I'm going to use yet. I like that one and that one. Like that maybe. This is a good one for the middle because it's wider and I think it'll fit better with what I want to do. And then if I want to put lace appliques on top, or I want to add, you know, some kind of bling or pearls, I can do that. Like I kind of did on that other envelope, you know. I can do that. So yeah, I'm thinking that this is kind of what we want to see, is like the lace on there. And then I'm also thinking I'm going to want to use words that are part of the fashion industry for that. You know, I have to see what I have here in words that came with the kit, the Snippets kit. Notes, that's a good one. Journal's good. Treasured, maybe. Beautiful. So I can add those to each one of those. I'm thinking I can. I will want to. And then that'll give me, you know, and then we're going to want to decorate, definitely going to decorate, you know. And I will probably add maybe a belly band and pockets, or a belly band, pocket on top to hold ephemera for this. So I'm thinking that that's going to happen. Then when we move over here, we'll come up with something to go here. And I'm thinking it's probably going to be, okay, you're getting the full Laurette process. I've got these fabulous pieces. This is the La Parisienne Fashion Boutique pink ephemera. I also have the beige too, so I have both. Oh, those are the postcards. See, we have beautiful postcards too. We have gorgeous postcards to use. So, but on this side, look what I have. I have these. These are going to make fabulous, large, very large journal cards. So I'm thinking I could use one of these maybe like over here, see, and then with lace and stuff behind it, or one of those papers and lace. Got all these. Let's see. Here's what we have to choose from. We could dress the dummy. Dress the dummy. See, we can dress these. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have so much fun with this kit, you guys. Oh my goodness, you know what's going to happen, right? If you know me, you know what's going to happen. Oh, look at her. Ooh, she might be what goes on there. Oh, I love that. She's the wrong era, though. But she's still beautiful. She's a 1960s, 50s, 60s lady. But still, I'm just going to make it fashion. I don't think I'll make it one specific era. I think I'll just do whatever I feel like doing. So we have all of those to work with, too. That's the ephemera, and this is the pink one. Now, the neutral one is very different, I think. I'm going to look and see what I have for the neutral one. You guys are getting a perusal of these kits. I don't have too much more time here, but I will see. I try not to make my videos any longer than an hour. Oh, I have these to work with, too. So let's see. What do I have here? Oh, this is the neutral ones. Oh, I've already started making ephemera. Now, this is the neutral kit, so it's a little bit different. We've got different things to work with here. Oh my, this is cool. Oh, this is the ephemera kit. Oh, look at this. Look at all these goodies, you guys. Oh my, oh, here's the long pieces. I knew I saw those. I knew I had not lost my mind. Oh, look at these. Oh, Ruffles, Vogue, Paris, Fashion. Okay, here's the words I want. There they are. Woohoo, bows. Look at these, you guys. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. I love, I love, I love. I've seen some of these already, but, oh, these you fold in half. They're fun. Go across the page. Oh, I love that. I haven't had a chance to look at all this ephemera. Honestly, I haven't. I printed it, you know, and I've been printing and printing. Oh, look at these. Ooh, I have got stuff to play with, you guys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I am in love. I wonder if I missed some of the pink ones. I bet I missed a page of the pink. I forgot to print everything. But that's okay. I've got all these to play with. Ooh, and there's the cards. There's the journal cards for this, too. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, look at these. These are postcards. Oh, I'm going to have fun. Oh, yummy. Hope you guys are seeing these. I don't know. Are you seeing them all? Let me see. Yeah, you are. Okay. I have you zoomed in close. I probably should zoom you out some. Well, it's not, it's the arm. I need to move the arm backwards and up and all that good stuff. It keeps sliding down. I just hope I don't lose another arm. Remember, I lost the last one. There's the long pieces. Ugh. I knew I saw those. I knew it. I just couldn't remember where. I had been so busy with all of this that I'm working on this for days. Whenever I had a good moment, I worked on it. I didn't have very many good moments, so I didn't get to work on it as much as I wanted, but I'm back. So here we go. All right. Well, so I may go ahead and grab a strip of this to wrap around the front instead of having to do 2 pieces of paper. This one right here. Or even this one might get wrapped around the bottom. So we'll see. I'm going to put that over here with everything else. And there's some more words. And those are some words I want to use. So definitely. And then these are fabulous too. Buttons and nostalgia. So there's a lot of fun words that I can use on this kit, which I think, you know, I'm still looking at using, you know, these maybe with one of these words. And, you know, ruffling it up and make it look pretty. So, well, there you go. Gosh, I'm so glad I found those. Oh, my goodness. So, anyway, you have an idea of what our project is. Let me know what your thoughts are on this, whether you want to see this get made on video or not, or any of it, or some of it, part of it, a little bit. I don't know. Whatever you want to see, let me know. And we'll try to accommodate you the best we can. No, I won't do all of it because this is a good-sized project and it'll be an ongoing project because it's not a quick one. This is not a quick project. So even though it's not huge, it's still going to have some moving. Getting it covered is probably, I'm going to do a lot of the covering. I'm probably going to do all the covering in slow time off video. And then as we start to make pockets and put in, you know, journaling cards and tags and wrap around, you know, whatever we're going to put in here, definitely we'll do those on video. So, you know, but let me know what your thinking is, what you think about this and what you'd like to see. And we'll do that. So I want to thank you all for coming along and hanging out with me today and getting let me introduce you to these beautiful new La Parisienne Fashion Boutique digitals and Snippets of Love. There is also a Rose Ganache kit that I will be using with this. And it is a little more kind of seamstressy. Let's see. I'm looking to see if I can grab it and show it to you real quick before we run out of time. But this is the Rose Ganache kit. And it is a little bit different. But I'm thinking it has pieces... I have it turned upside down, maybe, that I can use with this. Definitely has pieces that I can and will be using with this. Oh. It's got the sewing machines and all that fun stuff. And I was having trouble with my printer, so the kits are much more vibrant than this. I got a new printer, my 3rd new printer. I've just had nothing but trouble, so I got a new one for Mother's Day, so I'll be printing on a newer printer after this. But look, aren't these gorgeous? Oh, this is Rose Ganache. Fabulous. Look, you guys. Perfect for this. So I'm going to be using the 2 together. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Right up my alley, as you know. Yep, that was the right way. So we have lots of pretties to work with. Lots and lots of pretty things to work with. So I think that's everything. Roses of Piccadilly. So lots of rose words and roses. And so, oh, it's just going to be fun. Fun, 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 fun. And this has ephemera and all kinds of goodies with it. So flowers and fun stuff. So I think I'm going to have plenty to work with. You guys are going to have eye candy all the way. I'm planning on giving you good eye candy. Well, at least that's my goal. So again, vintage Rose Ganache kit is this one. So that is something else I'm going to be using along with the originals that I do have too. So, and I'll be using some of my, oh gosh, what do you call them? My ladies. I'll be using my ladies as soon as I can find my packages of ladies for that era. I don't know where my ladies are for that era. I do have pictures of them. You know, my cabinet cards. Yeah, I need to get my era out of these. I have different eras and different packs. So as soon as I find the ladies for that, I'll be using those along with it. So, you know, I think it's going to be an interesting little project. I think you guys will like it. If you like this old vintage look, you're going to love it. It's going to have some pink shabby as well. There'll be the pink mixed in. So I think it'll be a fun, fun project. So I hope you'll come back and you'll watch the next videos as I work on this new project. I also hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week and a wonderful Wednesday. And I will see you all very soon. So I love you guys. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.